So it might be the case that your PV system becomes victimised by aggressive roosting birds, pigeons, seagulls, especially if you're on the coast. It's not so unusual for us to have customers contact us, say, oh, I've had a PV system for a few years and got an awful pigeon problem. There's dozens of them. They're laying eggs under there, they're doing all kinds of stuff. Is there anything you can do about it? Now, there is something we can do about it, but it's much better if you are at all concerned about wildlife or creatures getting in or under there to do it when you're installing the PV system. Now, if this is a problem you're experiencing, don't be too worried because there's not really anything a pigeon or a seagull or a squirrel might do under the system to cause you any problems. It's highly unlikely that they'll kind of, ruin anything or create any issue that's going to technically undermine the way the system is working. But if you don't want to attract these pests, then much better that we put on a skirting or some sort of guard around the edges of the system while we're installing it, because coming back and doing that later can be quite expensive. We're under an obligation to obviously work from sensible platforms, and there's a lot of cost involved in rescaffolding a place that, to get back up there and work around the PV. If it only had been thought about earlier by the customer, they could have saved themselves some money. And there's a couple of very elegant solutions that we have to prevent this problem. So there's a kind of more mesh style guard, but there's also a very nice skirt that's available now. And again, if you go onto our website, jpsrenewableenergy.co.uk, visit the Our Project section of that, you can see some images of that being used by existing clients.
JPS Energy, there for the journey.